So this is an update video. We're at the roughly 3-month mark, and the gutting process has started. You can see the deck's been starting to be removed, just the bits that I don't need, and still more garbage. But managed to get my friend to help me remove these outer casements, so that had helped a lot and cleaned out those panes. But the biggest progress is that I've started removing drywall, doors, trim, all of that. As you can see, lots more insulation and whatnot to go. But the idea is to get a dumpster here at some point and throw all of the drywall out at one time. So once the whole house is gutted down to stud, we'll order ourselves a nice, probably like a 40-foot container, and toss everything out. Some real progress. I've taken the kitchen out, kitchen floor. Start opening up the ceilings, and you can see it's a little questionable. You can see where they had damaged or rotted joists. They sistered them up at least, but looks like there is some mold. That wall is definitely water damaged to the point where it needs to be replaced. Those two headers look really terrible. You can see here's the original house. It's still got thick board siding, not like today. You use plywood and vinyl or whatever have you over it. So this will also get repaired. I gotta take off that rotted plywood there. I'm sure the header above that window doesn't look great either. I'm getting there. More of the same. You can see my ever-growing pile of timber. It's from all of the wood siding that's being pulled out and all the boards from various parts of the house. This section again, getting nicely gutted. Here we've made some real progress. I wanted to get the utilities somewhat working, so we got the water back online. Electrical is technically functional, but it's shut off right now, because I'm not sure, after having seen some of this wiring, how confident I am that I can leave power restored and not start a house fire. So we're leaving that off for now, and we'll see where that goes. That's one of the to-do items. Once the whole house is gutted, we'll have to have an electrician come in and rewire the place, get electrical power restored, so maybe I can get some work lights, work a little longer into the days. Otherwise, yeah, this is starting to shape up nicely. And then the outside, you can see the I've exposed the patio. I didn't know that I had bought a patio, so that got unearthed, made into that big pile over there. Same with the driveway. Didn't know I bought a driveway either. Kind of assumed, seeing as how there was a separate detached garage, but yeah, that had to be unearthed as well. That also went into that pile. And I had a buddy who donated me this camper. He needed to get it off his lawn. I've offered to take it, clean it out, and haven't quite decided what to do with it. Think I might give it to somebody else who I know needs it. So I'm just happy it got cleaned out. Otherwise, the garage is starting to really shape up. You can see all the wood we started to get rid of that was piled earlier. That's mostly gone. Some of the large items will go in a dumpster. And the garage is mostly cleaned out. Still some work to be done, but it's manageable. Nothing like before. And I've started taking off the siding in the places where there isn't bracing. It's just plywood, so I've just been kicking it off from the inside. And so we'll do the same there in the middle, on this left wall. But eventually I gotta take down the ceiling and the roof. So it's all it's fire damaged. It's my fault. Made a mistake. And long story short, never leave a fire unattended. You can see here, start cleaning out the brush. Some buried cinder blocks, we'll have to dig those out. But I'm planning on trenching 1 foot wide, 1 foot deep all the way around the garage, and leaving about 2 inches of foundation exposed. And we'll have the plywood extend about an inch past the I think it's called the baseboard, just so that it meets up nicely with the concrete, and try and get a better seal on this place. It's gonna get insulated, and all of this needs to be removed just for good measure. I'll probably end up looking into digging out this space, see if the garage can maybe be extended, seeing how it needs to be rebuilt anyway. But we'll see how that goes. That pretty much completes the tour. Just more work to go. Many more man hours. Now I gotta clear all of this at some point, at least to a manageable state. Figure between these 2 trees I'll make a good line, at least for primary, so I hope to have that done before winter. Shouldn't be a problem to remove this much. So that's it for my update. I'll make another video as soon as I have something else to share. Take it easy.